Hello mares, I'm back early from my trip away this week, so I thought I'd make another quick video for you with a few more useful things I've spotted about the Vooz Tower update. And you can see the first one of them here as we load in. It looks like we've now got city rollback built in to the game. So we can go ahead and either continue with the city we've got saved on this device or use the one in the cloud. Now it looks like it's just put this onto the cloud, as in, my old city. So we're going to continue this because it looks like it's exactly the same version, so I've got no reason to believe it isn't. So we're just going to continue with this city. Warning, you replace the save city in the cloud with this city. Great. So this is obviously going to go ahead and write this to the cloud, and then if we had some kind of problem where we had a device that wasn't synchronized with the cloud, we'd be able to use one or other city, whichever one was ahead. We do want to use that, so we'll confirm and we'll get straight in. Oh, it looks like we've got an envelope here. So what's this? Mayor, I'm a genius. Thanks to funding, I've built my tower into a beautiful, destructive, marvelous construction. I can now test my experience with the simple press of a button. Yes, I know, I deserve the Llama Science Prize. I've decided to create power by using the weather. Imagine that. Do not panic if the sun disappears from the sky. It will return eventually. Also, my new assistant, Fluffy. There was somebody who commented on my last video called Miss Fluffy. Wonder if it's them. Also, my new assistant, Fluffy, has run off. I now need someone to help me with my experience. Will you push the button, Mayor? So let's hit OK, and we'll go through to here. So the second thing I've noticed is that building upgrades have changed slightly. So if we just tap on this one here, or we tap on the rebuild one here for the disaster. Oh, actually the rebuild one doesn't have the option. This is interesting. So you can see here you've got the sort of recycle, choose new plans option here. Let's cancel that one. But if you go to the upgrade option, you've got this new sign here on the right hand side which says, do you want Sims to upgrade another residential building? So this, you can refuse to upgrade the building it's offering you and then have the game look around to see if there is another building it could upgrade. So if we do tap this and confirm that, you notice that that building now, the building there in the centre that we had as offered an upgrade has disappeared, and it's now looking at this building over here, and the wait time on that is 30 minutes. So when that expires, we'll be able to possibly upgrade that building, which is great to know. The third thing I wanted to point out that I've noticed is within specializations here. So you can now see the individual contribution of each, I guess it's building or park or whatever it is you're planting, to your population point. So if I scroll around here, you can see that this park here is contributing an extra 4,404 Sims or population to the city. This one over here is 8,475, and all of these parks together add up to the total 22,962 contribution you can see in parks there at the top. And if we move through different specializations, you can see it's exactly the same. So the university here is contributing 34,000. The Department of Education over here is contributing 523, and so on and so forth around the map of your city. Transportation here is 0 because I haven't got any placed down, but that's a really, really useful thing I think they've added there. So you can actually see really, really quickly and easily how much it's contributing, and if you pick it up and move it, how much it would contribute if you moved it elsewhere. So if I could place it there, which I can't, but you can see the bit of it which is able to be placed. Let's just pop it back to where it was. There we go. You could see it would contribute 28,842 in that spot if I could place it there. I can't do that and we don't want to, so we'll cancel it. Right, the other thing that has changed, and I think I pointed this out a couple of months ago in a video, is that the city storage size you can now increase. So the new maximum apparently is 350. Somebody on Reddit I think has already upgraded all the way to 350, and it continues to rise here. So we need to collect 22 of the cameras, the locks and the bars, and then 23 at the next level, then 24, and so on and so forth. And I made this point a while ago that as the developers added new items and things you could do in the game, that they would have to upgrade the city storage size at some point. And the final thing I wanted to show you was the sale of items. So if we go to the trade depot here and we create a new sale, and let's say we're going to sell some of this animal feed here. If we click the plus icon now on the right hand side, you'll see that jumps all the way to 10. If we tap it, we can take it up and down by 1, but if we tap and hold, it goes really quickly to 10, and the same applies to the price. So if we tap and hold, it jumps to the maximum almost immediately. So that can make your sales a little bit quicker. And again, I referred to this as one of the sort of trading tips in one of my earlier videos, so check that out if you hadn't had the chance already. That is it for the tips bit of this episode. So let's take a quick look at my city now and where I've got to over the last week and what I've done. You might have noticed here I've pushed on to 150,000 population up here in the top left. We're on our way to the next goal as well. And I did that by redesigning the city, so you can see I've added in long roads all the way up and down now, right the way down as far as I can really to the beachfront. I have gone for a intersection here rather than at the entrance to the city, and just maximised my use of space around this corner. I've also redesigned this area of the city over here, again with the up and down roads, maximising the use of space, and I'm doing this just to be a bit more efficient while growing my city and trying to get to that 260,000 sims we need for the airport. I also popped down the expo centre here, which looks really nice. It's contributing 8,000 sims there, and if we zoom in you can see a bit more of the detail, and you can see the light sort of moving across the outside ceiling of the building there, so that's really nice. And the reason I pushed on to 150,000 sims was that so I could unlock the nanotech factory. And if I clear these seeds and bits of cloth and stuff out of the way, you can see over here that I've upgraded to a bunch of these nanotech factories. So let's highlight one, and here we go, it's the nanotech factory. Looks really cool. And the reason I've done that is because it's the first factory that doesn't have a dirty radius. So you see the high-tech one here has a dirty radius, mass production dirty radius. All of these lower ones have dirty radiuses. The nanotech one doesn't. It costs 50,000 simoleons, so I've replaced 6 of my factories with these nanotech factories and reduce the dirty radius. And over time I'll replace the other ones as well and make this a slightly cleaner industrial zone in the corner here. Although I think I probably will in the long term maybe just keep one of each factory just for look and feel and a bit of variety in the city. I think that would be quite cool. That is it, I think, for this episode. There is one other thing I should point out about the Vooz Tower, which I didn't have last time, is that it costs to upgrade the tower from level to level. So as you use a disaster here, you can see you get awarded Voo points. If you drag the disaster in here and then you lock in the items on the right hand side and you accumulate these Voo points, you get to the level required. You can unlock these bigger disasters. So you can see here Earthquake 2 requires Voo Tower level 5. And as you get those bigger disasters, you then have to upgrade the tower as well, and it costs you to do that, which it's a bit of a shame. It's another sort of sink on simoleons and a drain on your resources, which are already quite tested, but you know, it is what it is. I think overall this Vooz Tower update has been really cool. I like the way they've done the Vooz Tower. It's a lot more interactive apparently than the previous one, and you also do get a little video each time you upgrade the tower, so you can see I'm already at Vooz Tower level 3 and I spent a bunch of my simoleons on that as well, so we're down to only 17,000, whereas before I think we had something like 500,000. But anyway, that's the last thing I wanted to mention today. I hope that's been a quick and useful video for you. I hope you're having fun playing whatever you are right now, and I will see you next time, Mares. Have a great day.